This could be the ultimate getaway van for you, family, and friends. It is the 2025 Tranquility 24C. I'm Steve from Thor Motor Coach. 4 Thor features you are absolutely going to love about the 24C. First, it has to be the seating. In back, it's a sofa. It's a bed where us taller guys can sleep. We'll show you that in just a minute. Number 2, seating for the passengers. This is awesome. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4 captain's chairs. These swivel, these are heated. Everybody rides in style. Number 3, everybody's comfortable because this is equipped with the reliable power pack, 460 amp hour lithium battery on board. And number 4, look at the size of this. It's still under 25 feet. This is the Mercedes-Benz 3500 170-inch wheelbase extended. Oh, this is so sweet. Look at those tires. This will get you anywhere on pavement, off pavement, on the trail. I love this van, so I will meet you on the sofa inside the 24C. Here we are. I love this area in the 24C. I like to think of this floor plan as having 2 separate areas. We're going to start back here because I love it. So right now, this is just in travel mode. You're going to have 3 seat belts back here for the ride in total. Seat belts for 7 and sleeping for 2, and that sleeping is right here. And we'll make this into a bed in just a second. And for us taller fellas, we can fit in a van. It's awesome. So let's talk about how we have this set up right here. Travel mode, right? But you want a table. We have a Lagoon table that pops into place. Have the legs stored right up here. And what's great about this is it is infinitely adjustable. So you can set this up and then dial it in to fit however it is you want. So back here, meals, games, entertainment, maybe the guests are riding back here. This is just the ultimate in people mover machines. Once we have this set up, maybe you're gonna put a game on here, maybe a laptop, maybe meals, it doesn't matter because it all works in the 24C. All right, so our table is set up, look at that. This is great. Now, I do want to point out there are no seat belts here, so you're not gonna ride here for the drive, okay? It's only the 3 seat belts here on this bench. Look at this, isn't it great? Fantastic. Or maybe we're to take this table apart. How about a little relaxation? Well, all the gizmos and gadgets you need are here. We have a TV back here, so maybe you want to watch a little television. How about keeping your devices charged? The question is, where do you want to charge your devices? Because there's charging everywhere back here. We have little cargo nets here. Maybe we throw the wallet, phone in here, USB-A plugs, or maybe you want to charge right there. How about this side? Another little pocket, another charging station for a tablet, and another wireless charger. So charging for everyone. Put your devices there, cup holders here, you have a drink there, and you are just kicked back, and now you're ready to make this into a bed. What we're going to do is we're going to pull our blinds. Oh, privacy shades, look at that. They roll down, they block out the sun. It's great. So there's also this that folds down as well. This will block out to give you privacy. Let's undo these seat belts and get this 24C into bed mode. Electric bed. So you just press the button. This folds down. And then you have a support right here. This is going to come out. That latches into place. We have a cushion here. We have a cushion here. And now look at this. Tuck those seatbelts out of the way. You don't want a seatbelt sticking you in the shoulder while you sleep. That's not very comfortable. But this sure is. And look at this. I can fit in this bed. Oh, so nice. I wish I had a pillow here. Whew. You're thinking, you know what, it's gonna get a little stuffy back here. No, these windows open. There are screens. You have one here. You have an 11,000 BTU AC right up above. You just open these and you hog all of the air. We'll show you how to control this. So you're gonna get plenty of ventilation back here. You can also open the doors and use the screen, but you can easily sleep 2 people back here. This is the stuff, isn't it? This is great. But you gotta move on at some point, right? Let's just make this right back into a sofa. Super simple. Move your cushions, the little backrests. Slide this right back into place, and there you go. You are right back into sofa mode, and up it goes. You can dig your seatbelts back out for the ride, and away you go. And while this goes up, I want to talk about this beautiful flooring that we see in here. Underneath this residential vinyl flooring, we have a 1-piece composite subfloor. So you're not going to get the joints that you have if it's all pieced together, right? It's going to insulate from road noise. It's going to mean a quieter ride from you. It's also going to keep your cabin insulated better in your 24C. Heck, while we're here, let's just take a look around at this great decor. This is metallic gray. You have these European style soft closed hinge. Look at all of the space you have back here. Electronics cabinet here. There's cable, 110s, and HDMI. Over here, you have USB charging. Another storage cabinet back here. So all kinds of storage back here for you. You have push button lights underneath as well. So everything you need right back here, even when it comes time to get dressed. Right back here, we have a closet, adjustable shelves. You can throw shirts in here, use it as a wardrobe, use it as a pantry, or we have this cabinet here set up as a pantry. So however you want to design it to work for you and whoever's traveling with you, the ultimate people mover. That's what I love about this van, is you can just take everybody anywhere for as long as you need, because we have a great kitchen setup in here too. Everything you need for great meals on the go, you can do right here. Solid surface countertops. We have our sink with a cover, so if you need to use that as a cutting board or you need more room, you pop that in place. Counter space, even if this is out of the way, and I love having this single burner electric induction cooktop being portable, so you can use it in here or you can use it outside. There are outlets out there. Great entertaining out there. We'll walk around that in a little bit. You also have a couple of 110 plugs over here on this side. So you can cook here or you can cook right up here in the microwave. Store the plates right up here. There's even another little charging port up there. We want to make sure everybody keeps their gadgets charged. Lots of storage here. We have a number of drawers, soft close. Oh, that is so sweet. And easy open. That's what you want in a fridge. Easy open fridge. Everything you need is in here. Nice and cold. This is a 12-volt fridge. And you do, remember, have the reliable power pack on board. So that is going to stay nice and ice cold for you. And then when you've had too many beverages, you're going to need to step here into the wet bath. This is a very usable wet bath. I'm going to step inside here and show you how much room we have. For a van that is 24 feet, 8 inches in length, this is a great size wet bath. Very respectable tank sizes as well. No cassette toilet on this, more of a standard RV black and gray tank with your fresh water tank for you. Your sink is here. Light controls here. You have a vent fan up above, so it's not going to get all steamy and foggy. Shower curtain right here. You just fold that right into place. We have the rod installed right now. Obviously, you're going to take this out when you are in here showering. Your shower is on a wand, but you can hang your clothes in here. If they're damp, you open the vent. Everything just completely dries out, doesn't get stuffy. Little toilet paper holder in here for when you are taking a shower. This mat comes out. It's a great wet bath in a van. You can't beat it. And as we walk out, I want to talk about getting hot water and heat here, because if you're using this bathroom or you're cleaning up in the sink, you're going to want hot water. That's going to be right here through your Aqua Hot. I love having this on board. It runs right off the diesel tank, super efficient. Now remember, you're looking at about 20 minutes to heat that entire tank up. 2.64 gallon hot water tank on here. There's also an electric element on here as well to keep that water nice and warm for you. But what's great is you can set timers on here. So if you want hot water or heat at a certain time, you just go through and set your timer, and then at say 8 in the morning your hot water's on. Or if you are in a cold climate and you want the heat to kick on at say 10:30 at night because you're going to be out, you can set a timer to do that. It is nice, even heat. It is crazy efficient, and it is super quiet. So it is going to be very, very comfortable inside your 24C. While we're here, let's talk about Rapid Camp Plus. This is a great feature to have because you're going to use this every single day. Everything you need can be monitored right here from the home screen, from lights and electric, your climate, some diagnostics, your bath fan, extend the awning, turn on all your lights, tank heaters, water pump. You can do just about everything from here, even check your tank levels. Going back home, under electric, you can monitor your batteries. Now remember, this has a 460 amp hour lithium battery. That's 6,000 watts or 300 amps continuous power. And what's great about the reliable power pack is Mastervolt was originally in the marine industry. So think about what happens when you're out on a boat, right? It's rocky, it's moving, it's extremely wet. So very durable batteries. And what's awesome about our batteries compared to some of the competition, I know there are other batteries who say they're ready for battle. You can charge this entire system up in under 2 hours. It's fantastic. It charges fast. You can run everything you need to run. We'll show you where to monitor those batteries in just a second here. I want to finish going through Rapid Camp Plus. You can monitor your chassis battery from here. Solar, 200 watts of solar charging on board. You can add more if you want. We'll show you how to do that when we head outside. Under climate, set your AC. Again, your furnace is controlled through the Aqua Hot. Diagnostics, if there's a fault, you can check that here. And then from settings, this is where you're going to take and connect to the VegaTouch Mira app so you can control your 24C inside or out. Down below, this is our EasyView 5. This is where you're going to monitor that 460 amp hour battery and the reliable power pack. How much time is left depending on what you are using. How many amps are you using? How many watts are you using? Everything you need to monitor that battery is going to be right here. And what's nice is we have a 3,000 watt pure sine inverter on board and a 170 amp underhood alternator. So when you are driving or you need to charge the batteries, you simply start up your 24C and that will start the charging process. Obviously, it's going to charge when you're plugged into shore power. You can also go in and dial that in if you are visiting someone and you want some juice into your batteries. You can run a plug into a standard household outlet. Then you change the setting on here and you want to make sure that you have that set so you are charging your reliable power pack. But lithium batteries on board, you can't beat it. And then down below a 110, your 12 volt, and that is where you are going to fill that 35 gallons of fresh water. Now, let's talk about this area. This is in travel mode right now, and this is a great setup. 4 extremely comfortable captain's chairs. They're heated when you are out on those cold weather trips. They swivel, so if the table is set up in place, and this is just a pedestal table here, let's just show you how fast and easy this goes. This just pops right down below. You lock that in place. Your tabletop stores right back here. Your front seats swivel. So with everybody swiveled around and dialed into place, now you have, maybe it's a place where everybody's gonna play a game. Maybe you're gonna plan out a day trip, whatever it is. Great little table to have, and it stores away just as fast. You just pop off the top, you put that back into place, and then you unscrew the leg, and you store that. And now you have another place up here to do a little work. I recently took a trip with my kids to Minnesota, and I wish we would have had this. This would have been awesome. My oldest was trying to work in the back of my Jeep, and if you've ever driven in that, you know it's not exactly spacious. Look at this. You're set up here. You have plugs for the laptop, USB for the phone, doing a little work on the road. My other daughter over there wanted to watch TV, and guess what? She could have done that in the 24C. The TV folds right down, and it is a smart TV. And when you're connected to the WineGuard Connect, 2.0 4G hotspot and Wi-Fi extender, turn your 24C into a mobile hotspot. So college student over here working away. Teenager over here watching a little TV. It's a great setup, and you can use it while you are driving down the road, when you're set up at camp or in a parking lot. It's a Wi-Fi extender. You can pull in that signal as well. How awesome is that? Then this table just folds right away, and you are back into travel mode. And if you're anything like my kid, you can only work at the computer so long or they're gonna run out of juice. Guess what? Another place to keep your electronics charged. You have an HDMI cable port there. Store a backpack up here. There's tons of storage in here. There's a vent fan to suck out all the hot air in here. And you can see, look at this, I'm standing up. 76 inches of interior height in here, plenty of room to move. This is a great van to just travel and live and entertain in. But being a car guy, I love getting behind the wheel. So let's hit the road and walk through the dash and talk about the awesome all-wheel drive platform of this 24C. Everything in this Tranquility 24C built on a very powerful Mercedes 3500 all-wheel drive chassis. Under the hood, a twin-stage mighty four-cylinder engine, 208 horsepower, 332 pound-feet of torque, hooked up to a 9-speed transmission. Paddle shifters, that's great if you're towing on that 5,000-pound hitch. All-wheel drive going to get you through just about anything, especially when you outfit it and option in these KO2 tires. So let's take a quick spin around the dashboard and show you everything in here. We'll start over here with controls for your heated mirrors. Your little blind spot warning going to be built right into the mirror. We'll talk about all the safety features when we get to your infotainment center, because you can dial everything in to work for you. Heated power seats right here, memory position, auto headlights down here, controls for your emergency start, and for the light bar up top when you are traversing down those pitch black trails at night. Turn that baby on. You're going to want to take and pop that cover off first. And then we get to our gauge cluster. We have a combination of analog and lots of digital, everything controlled from the control pads on the steering wheel. We'll start over here on the left. Down here, this is your cruise control. Adaptive cruise control, you can adjust the settings over on this button. And then up here, let's go through real quick what we have, like trip meters, driver assist, service reminders, navigation, radio, media, phone calls, some settings. So everything you need to monitor to make sure you're keeping an eye on everything that you need to. You can do that right from here. As we get to the buttons over here on the right, these are going to be for your infotainment center, and for phone calls, you can scroll through everything. We'll do that now. Phone, connect your phone for Bluetooth calls, navigation, radio. You also have Sirius XM satellite radio, Android Auto, and Apple CarPlay. These will change once you have your device connected. Info, one of my favorite screens. So when you are out on the road and you put the hammer down, you give this Tranquility the beans, you're gonna see your performance, your torque. If you dig this kind of stuff, I love this. Consumption, owner's manual, take time to read that. You can scroll through to apps. There are different apps. Mercedes and Me, that is going to be a phone app, so you're gonna wanna download that, get everything connected there. Then we get into settings, and this is where you can dial in a number of vehicle settings and safety settings, camera and parking settings, traffic sign assist, active lane keeping, active brake assist, attention assist, blind spot warning. So dial those in. Do you want tone? Do you just want the lights? How do you want it to react when it senses something? So make sure you have that set up. You also have hard buttons down below, HVAC controls down here, a lot of cup holders and a lot of storage up here. Glove box number 1, glove box number 2 with wireless charging and USB-C. You'll plug your phone right into here, USB-C, to connect your Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. You also have a third glove box up here, a little place for maps down there. You have storage right up here. So all kinds of storage for everything you need. What a great ride to camp, which is where we're heading, because once you are outside in this 24C, you're going to love the ease of use and how much entertaining you can do on the outside. We'll start right up front. I love that they have this built-in step, so if you need to climb up and wipe off the windshield or wipe off the sensors for your adaptive cruise control, you can stand up here and do that. A wet wiper system, so the fluid sprays out of the wiper to keep that windshield nice and clean. You have your fog lights down below, wraparound headlights, and you have Diamond Shield front paint protection. So that is going to keep the front end of this beautiful Tenorite gray chip-free as you traverse those bumpy paths, which you can do with ease if you option in the BF Goodrich KO2 tires. 3-peak mountain snowflake rated, so these are going to do very well in the snow. It's not the same as a dedicated winter tire, but you are going to get some serious traction. But let's talk about, while we're out here real quick, this is the 170-inch wheelbase. This is the extended platform. So that means over the regular 170-inch wheelbase Sprinter van, you're gonna get about 15 or so extra inches out back. So I want you to keep in mind, even though this is great on trails, it's not a dedicated off-road vehicle. And if you are going down those dirt-covered roads, keep in mind, because you do have that 170-inch wheelbase, you have to keep your breakover angle and your departure angle in mind as you're traversing those paths, but this will take you on some pretty gnarly adventures. So if one of those gnarly adventures takes you to a gnarly campsite and you get some pretty gnarly mud on your shoes, that's all right. These running boards have that, you can just wipe them off. Just wipe that mud off right here. Nice, steel, secure. You can get in and out with ease into the main entry, into the passenger door. I wanted to show you your privacy shades real quick. You have these all the way around. So plenty of privacy. Just pop those in, block out the sun. Great tip for you. If you are going out for the day, put these up when you're gone on a bright sunny day like this. Close all the blinds in your van. That way that AC is going to be a lot more efficient for you. As we work on down, your fresh water fill is right here. And while we're in the doorway, I want to show you this real quick. Right now we have the screen door open, but you can pull this down and get a lot of ventilation in here. You can completely remove it if you want, but this is great if you're out. There's a lot of mosquitoes or bugs. You just roll that down, zips up. It's magnetic. Right here, your magnets zip the other side, and now you have nice ventilation, and especially when you open the windows and the vent fans, gonna keep your 24C very, very comfortable. Working our way down. Fresh water outlet is right here. So when you're ready to drain your fresh tank, that's the handle you're gonna turn. Notice it is encased in steel, so nice and durable for you. Love the blacked out wheels. Did you notice? Little Easter egg, Thor Motor Coach logo. I know you're looking at this and you're saying, you know what, that is not up to your usual standards of being nice and clean for these videos. That's right, Tom and I actually had this out on one of those gnarly trails. And I'll be honest, we did the best we could, but we had a lot of fun in this for sure. Not as much fun as you'll have when you're set up at camp though. Okay, we talked about a couple of 110s out here, so you can plug in whatever you need out here. If you're using this and you're outside and you have the chair set up, and maybe you have a TV set up, maybe you have the awning out. I love having the awning. You can control that from Rapid Camp Plus, the main screen, or use the app we talked about. One button, your awning comes out, and now you have nice shade. So if you're watching TV and you're connected to cable, right there is where you're going to do that. Options for you out back. If you like to take a mountain bike, you can option in a bike rack. Nice. Everything is encased in steel back here to keep all of your plugs and connections for that 5,000-pound hitch durable. There's a little storage back here. I'm going to go through a couple of things real quick while we are back here. You have storage in here for the doors. You have another nice privacy shade right here. And again, you can use that for cross ventilation. 30 amp shore power cord stores nicely right here. Exterior hose will hook up that for you. 3000 watt pure sine inverter, that is over here on this side. When you need to winterize or do maintenance on your Aqua Hot, you can access that right from here. So everything nice, accessible maintenance, pretty easy to do on your 24C. Couple things to point out while we're back here. That is the backup camera. Nice clear display on that infotainment center when you are in reverse. You have lines that show you where to go. And what I really love is you have sensors back here that are incredibly sensitive, which is why they're called sensors. So in this shot here, we're intentionally backing up. It looks like we're gonna hit a bush, but watch what happens. Each sensor shows you and lights up how close you are. It does this in the front as well. We had Tom walking around and you can see he just follows them everywhere. So great safety features on here, especially when you're navigating those trails. As we work our way around to the business end, exhaust right here for your Aqua Hot. Most of your connections are right here, which I really love because it makes it real easy to set everything up. That little spray hose we showed you in the back is going to connect here. City water fill, fresh water fill, tank flush. Right down below, this is going to be where you hook up the Stinky Slinky. That stores conveniently right in there. And then you just take and you pull your termination handles. Puddle light. Extra solar we talked about, add to that 200 watts, plug your panels right into there. Cable TV at the campsite, you're gonna plug that in here. 30 amp detachable shore power cord, plug that in. And what's great, again, you can charge these batteries 2 hours, in under 2 hours, that's amazing. Right here, your 24.5 gallons of diesel fuel. Remember, your Aqua Hot runs right off that diesel tank. And that takes us right back around front to the beautiful looking Tranquility 24C. This van can take you and everybody you know just about anywhere. So why not hop onto Thor Motor Coach right now and build your own Tranquility 24C.